Yo, what is poppin'? It is your girl, Morgindupont, back at it again with another video. As you can see in the title of this video, we're gonna be reacting to some gold digging on TikTok. We're gonna be reacting to some shallow behavior, okay? So sit back, relax, get your snacks, get your, if you wanna roll it up, if that's what you do, honey, do that. And yeah, let's get right into it. Oh, subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for being here. I love y'all. You should already know this, but for those who are new to the channel, I appreciate you. Little disclaimer, I know I put out a story time about me having a sugar daddy. And that was an arranged situation when both parties knew what was up. But I don't consider myself to be a gold digger in any capacity. That was arranged. It is what it is. But if I'm actually interested in a guy, or I'm looking to actually date, I date for love. I'm not dating for nobody's wallet. So that's just a quick disclaimer. Anyway, let's get right into it.
Woo. Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
You're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So
yes, let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
what did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, even when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that. Okay. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again.
I don't know there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs
I understand.
for an hour. right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. Which I'm still willing to do. I would have been.
Okay.
But if we're late, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. Waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, equivalent to that?
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for dinner.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand where you're coming
from. The nerve for you to sit there and try to humiliate somebody who wants to take you out to eat, no matter if it was Cheesecake Factory, wherever. This person is taking time out of his day, money out of his pocket to feed you. The sense of entitlement is so there's no justification for being such a shallow bitch. But I could understand it a little bit more if it was a gorgeous looking girl. You are mediocre at best. You look like every other woman I see walking down the street. You do not look like a prize. It's not that serious for you to be acting like that. I am baffled at, and you could just see how he was a bit nervous and a bit shocked at the fact that she took out her camera. Red flag. That is not cute at all. And then you made him wait an hour, fucked up the reservation plans at the original restaurant, and you expect him to now go out of his way to find a restaurant that's equivalent to the... I don't understand. I'm the type of girl, you could take me to Applebee's, honey. You could take me to BBQs. You could take me... I had a story with some guy. If y'all want to hear this story time, let me know. That a guy took me to I mean, it was a funny story though. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little ghetto. Okay, it was a little ghetto. He took me to the Wendy's drive-thru. I told him I liked Wendy's. But he was like, okay, let's go to Wendy's. I was just like, okay, because I'm the type of person like I want to get to know the person. You know, I'm not like, I don't really care so much about the setting. Like, take me to an arcade. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's have fun. Let's play games. Let's do something fun and like, you know, get to know each other's personality. That's how you really get to know somebody. And like, you know what I mean? Like, take me to Dave and Buster's or something like fun. You know, like. Or like even a walk in the park for me is so intimate. The Cheesecake Factory, like, you'd be embarrassed. The type of woman you are will be embarrassed to go into the Cheesecake Factory. A girl like you with the type of attitude that you have, with the type of character you have, you are a McDonald's kind of bitch. You deserve McDonald's. You deserve a Happy Meal, bitch, with a toy on the side. Okay? You'll be lucky if you go to Olive Garden, sweetheart. You'll be lucky to go to a Cheesecake Factory. You'll be lucky to go to Applebee's. Like, it's shameful. And you can be beautiful, you can be pretty aesthetically. And yes, it takes time. You know what I mean? Like, getting ready and getting cute and things of that sort. But like, that's all you have to offer. Like, is the way you look. You know, that's why, y'all, I don't even like, listen, like, I'm the type of person, like, nowadays, like, I want to have my shit together before I get in a relationship or I get with somebody, because I feel like it's a two-way street. Yeah, it feels good for a man to pay for my meal and to make me feel special, to make me feel like he's putting the effort and that I'm valued, you know what I'm saying? But, I think it's important to, you know, have my shit together too. Like, I can't just expect him to like hold it down all the time and every single time. The entitlement is crazy to me.
I'm never going on a date ever again. Listen what happened to me. So I went on a date with this boy. He's 6'8", right? I don't even care at this point. We go out to dinner and this lady comes around with roses, like selling roses. And I was like, oh my God, like she's gonna come up to our table and he's gonna buy me a rose, bitch. She comes up and she was like, do you want to buy a rose for the miss? And he was like, I'm good, thanks. I looked at him and I was like, so you're not going to buy me a rose? And he was like, oh, I don't have cash on me. Sorry, love. The bill comes. And he pays the bill with cash.
Don't get me wrong, like, it would have been nice to get a little rose, honey. The Bachelor, you know, very that. Like, that would have made you feel special. Like, oh, you got me the rose. But, like, to like be upset about it and to like, you know, he's probably already spending money, he's probably paying for the date. Like, it's just entitlement, and she just looks like a spoiled brat.
What you want to go for? Oh, your kids.
You already had me wait an hour and a half, so it's for my kids.
For your kids?
Yeah, you owe me that.
Ain't that with their daddy? No, that is.
Oh my God, so
That's so.
go ahead and bring another steak and some potatoes.
Okay.
No, don't bring no potatoes.
Sesame
No, bring the check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out
Okay,
again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and?
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you gotta
Listen.
Bring two, please.
What's her name, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date. I was late to the
Can
date.
you bring 2 orders?
But I said,
please?
why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food?
Because
They with their daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you order a steak for your son? How old is he?
He ate.
He ain't eating steak. He eating the same way I eat. Nah, hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him a
Don't put that on
steak.
me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. He
Yo,
paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for
Yes,
all
you
that.
are.
No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here?
She ain't gonna get
No,
fired.
I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up, bro. I'm about to tell her right now.
Nothing.
No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, you got me. I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food.
Yes, you are.
I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
Just
me
because I was
wait an hour and a
late.
half for you.
Just because I was late, I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not doing that.
And then after that, we already at Red Lobster. You couldn't take me nowhere.
I'm about to go back
else.
to the kitchen. I'm going back to the
Took me
kitchen.
nowhere
No,
else?
I'm not paying for this. I'm about to leave. You gonna pay for my food and your food and what you just ordered in here. Nah, listen, nah, I'm straight.
I've been here since I was 15.
Okay, I told you I owe you one. So I mean, I'll take you out again.
Whatever.
Do something for you. But I'm not doing something for your kids.
Whatever.
No, I ain't even met your
I
kids.
want you to make sure that my kids eat too.
Man, y'all see this, man? Look, I'm recording this. Look, y'all see this shit, bro? I'm recording, bro. Hey, she go back to the kitchen. Hey, yo, get her. Get her. Hey, yo. Hey, don't put that order in. Hey, don't put that order in. That made my kids. Don't put that order in. Don't put that order in. That made my kids. For real, like, I'm about to give me my check. I want just my check with my. No, I'm saying I want my check. Okay, don't put them kids on my bill. Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to put a bill on me and them ain't my kids. Hell no, bro. She's trying to put a bill on me and them ain't my kids. I'm late to the date. She's trying to make me get some food for her and her kids.
What's wrong with that?
What you mean, what's wrong with that?
You late.
It's my first date. I ain't even met the kids yet.
You late.
I'm late. I gotta buy them steaks. She said steak and 2 chicken tenders.
What's wrong with that?
Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't on my side. Ain't nobody on my side, man. Hey, it's cool though. It's cool though.
Whatever.
It's cool though. She gonna take that. She gonna take that shit off. She's checking that shit off. Nope, I ain't paying for your kids. Yeah, I ain't paying for your kids.
Yeah, an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. They both gonna eat good.
Probably got a
tonight.
big.
Wow. I'm shook. I'm shocked. Like, what? Like, first of all, call your baby daddies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where's the child support, honey? Where's the baby daddies? Like, that is not his responsibility. Like he said, he hasn't even met your children. The sense of entitlement is crazy. Like, she's asking for a whole steak. She just wants a doggy bag to go for herself. She wants dinner and lunch for the next day. It's not about her children. The waitress needed to mind her business. Like, honestly, that was extremely unprofessional. I understand he made her wait a long time. That's not cool. That's annoying. Yes. Okay. He said he'll make it up. He'll take you on another day. I mean, take the L. It is what it is. Some things happen, but for you to like feel some sense of entitlement, and you know, saying that he has to like buy, you know, your children food, like delusional. That shit is delusional, and the people inside of that restaurant were delusional to agree with that. Yeah, that's crazy, honey. No wonder why she's a baby mama, honey.
We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, you know, study you a bit.
Could you imagine being in a relationship like this? This woman has definitely been in a bad relationship before, where she's now carrying these bad habits into new relationships and has to go on the offensive in order not to get hurt. What the hell do you mean by you're going to study me? If you're not going into a new relationship with good faith and giving the other person the benefit of the doubt and trying to find and have an authentic, genuine connection with that person, then there's no point in even dating, because you just want to get back at somebody who wronged you years ago. And no, this is not empowering. It just makes you look like a fool and crazy person. At the end of the day, the reason why people fail at relationships and even in life is because they don't take any accountability for their failures, nor do they learn anything from it. You must understand that people genuinely want to feel powerful, so they will stay in the same old situation to master it instead of seeking enlightenment.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think I seen another video with her. I think it might have been the same video. This was just, I guess, cut so that the person could react to it. Valid points he made, but she mentioned something about like, oh, that she won't take like meeting for a coffee for her first date, or like a walk in the park for her first date. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't drink coffee, and it gets my stomach all fucked up in the game, honey. My tummy be hurting. I'm just really sensitive to caffeine, so that wouldn't be a coffee date wouldn't be necessarily ideal, I guess, for that, in my opinion. But like, I wouldn't be opposed to going to like a small janky spot, or like a little place, you know, a little Taco Tuesday, or yeah, a walk in the park. Like I've had walk, like in my past, I've had little dates, you know, going to the park. And it's so nice. It's so, you know, like, I love nature. I love being in nature. And like, I don't know, it's beautiful. It's nice, you know, like it's a beautiful spot to get to know somebody, and like you get to focus on the conversation and get to know someone. I don't see the big deal. Like, it's crazy how shallow some women can be.
I don't know why some of you idiots feel entitled to women's time for free. I think you're very pathetic, and you're ugly too. So I look better than you. And on top of that, hello, half of y'all don't be talking about shit anyways. Like, me as a woman would just sit there and be bored, even if we're on a date and I have to get to know you. I have to compensate for your emotional turbulence. You know how much work it is to go on a date with a man and talk to him about his feelings? Like, I am not your therapist. This is why therapists get paid, because you have to have time with them. And yeah, you spend money because they're freaking spending their emotional labor on you.
Yeah, I've been in a situation where it's been draining. You have to listen to a man just talk about nothing and talk and talk and talk, and that shit can drive you a little nuts. But that's not always the case, and she's a very beautiful looking girl, but the entitlement like just takes your rating down a couple notches. It's not cute. If those are the kind of men that you are entertaining and going on dates with, then maybe you should reconsider, you know, your judgment, because maybe you're not the best judge of character. Yeah, maybe you're just not picking the right type of guys to go on dates with.
Is it okay to date a guy for his money?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because he makes more than us per hour.
If he's willing to date you for his money, like sugar daddy situation.
Yeah, what's he dating me for?
Fine.
Okay, so he could date you just because you quote unquote look good? Okay.
He has to look good too. Like we gotta be even. We gotta at least be even. I can't be above. I will be above, but like money-wise, I won't be.
Okay. So why don't women typically date down?
Because we deserve more.
Facts. We're all queens. We deserve kings.
What makes you a queen?
No further explanation needed.
No, seriously.
Our personality, our looks,
My charisma.
Like honestly though, why do you think a guy should date you?
Because most men, 9 out of 10 men, you have to raise. And if I'm raising you, you should fund my expenses.
What? You're raising what? What does that? I don't get that. I don't understand that. What do you mean you're raising a man? You're not raising no fucking man. If anything, he's fucking raising you. You know what I'm saying? If he has to cover the bill each and every time, if he has to like, you know, spoil you and act like you're his child, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's obligated to, you know, make sure that you have clothes and, you know, on your back and food and you know, in your tummy. Like, that sounds like a daddy. That sounds like a good dad, you know? And don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to being careful, honey. I would love it. Honey, I wish I had like a pretty woman, you know, story, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody came in my life, honey, and wanted to help a bitch out, honey, and take care of a girl. Yes, honey, but the sense of entitlement is crazy, especially, like, she couldn't even respond to that. Like, how, like, what makes you a queen? Oh, wait, your charisma, that's all? That makes you a queen? And then the other girl, like, she's like, with her annoying ass voice, and she's like talking about like, oh, it has to be even, no, but it's not even, because you want him to have it all. You want him to look good, you want him to have the money to take care of you, etc. But like, you know, in your opinion, you think, you know, you look good. But what else do you have? Like, you're just a taker at that point. You're just a gimme kind of person.
I've been in one serious relationship.
One. Okay.
5 years.
Why did that end?
He wasn't very nice.
Some guys prefer you to be like at home making a sandwich for them. They like a girl that just says yes to everything they do. I was definitely that girl, and I didn't have very good self-esteem, I guess, and it just brings your confidence down a lot. So that's why, like, I just, yeah, want someone that says yes to me. So, like, no is never the answer.
I love shopping. Just spend a lot of money on your outfits.
Nah. What's not happening? I ordered the ribs. You eat the ribs.
Sorry, 1 minute. Hi, babe.
Oh, she's on the phone.
Yeah, she's not rude apparently.
Bye, see you soon. Bye.
Well, yeah, that's rude. She's just rude. She's rude. And she seems superficial, like, okay. If he doesn't want to spend, you know, X amount of money on his wardrobe or on clothes, you know, maybe he's being smart. Maybe he's investing in that money into other things, like... I'm sorry, I just don't, I don't get people like this. I don't understand. And then for you to get on the phone, like, that's so rude. Like, I think I'm the type of person, like, even with friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm hanging out with my friends, like, you will hardly catch me out, like, on my phone. Like, I'm a very present kind of person. Like, don't get me wrong, I like to take photos, and, you know, I like to, you know, be on my phone, whatever. But, like, you know, when I'm with somebody, you know, it's, you know, you want to be present. We get so lost in the sauce, so lost in our devices and on social media that we, like, forget. We can't take the minutes that we live back. We can't take them back. Like, you know, like, live in the moment, cherish them, put your phone down, and especially on a date, like, that's whack.
So I started doing this thing where I just, like, shamelessly ask men for money. Like, if they give me any sort of attention that, like, I did not initiate, I'm like sending Venmo requests. And I'm telling them, like, yeah, but you can buy my dinner. Like, it's fine. And the amount of people that have actually sent me money, like, I feel like we are not securing our bags because we're being, like, humble and we think we don't deserve it. But, like, now there's this dude that, like, I don't even know who he is. He found me on Twitter and he sends me $5 literally every single morning for coffee. I didn't ask for it. He just started doing it. I told him, I was like, it's gonna cost you to, like, have a conversation with me. And so he sends me $5 every morning. And I'm over here like, period. It actually is, it's like my favorite thing to wake up to every morning is a Cash App notification.
I guess, I mean, that's not really on her, that's on him. Like, if you just want to be generous and, you know, and entertain that kind of person and that kind of, yeah, that's giving me very sugar daddy vibes, you know. It's giving very you're trying to get into her pants or you're trying to get something from her, so, you know, that's gonna cost you, kind of a thing. You know, so I mean, but no shade, she ain't, like, you know, she's quite ordinary, to say the least. She's quite basic looking. So to ask any guy and every guy that tries to initiate conversation with you or initiate interest in you for money, let's see how long that will last, honey. Yeah, I just, okay, honey, if it works for you, I ain't mad at you. Shit, I can't hang shit. Somebody send me $5 every morning, honey. I'd appreciate it. Shit. But yeah, I mean, there are some, you know, guys that are a little, you know, there is such thing as financial domination and shit like that, like, where, like, men like stuff like that, like, where they like to feel used or belittled or yeah, just, like, used for their money and stuff like that. That's actually a real thing, like a real fetish kind of thing. Y'all, that was the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. FYI, because I've had some people ask me why I took down some videos that I had on my channel. It's because I want this channel to be more positive. I want this channel to be like escape, like, you know, a place where people can escape and laugh and, you know, be entertained, opposed to, like, putting on my personal business and drama and, you know, heartache. Like, I recently have booked an appointment for a therapist. It's been years since I've seen a therapist. I think that's going to be so beneficial, helpful for me. I don't really like to like follow content creators where it's like every single video, or a lot of videos are just super draining and emotional and, you know, just depressing. Like, I don't want this channel to be that. I want it to be positive, and I'll save all that mopey shit and, like, you know, real life shit for another person's channel if a person wants to interview me about something personal. But like, I just want this to be a positive, uplifting, fun channel, so that's why. But anyways, y'all, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. Turn on your notification bell so that you always know when I upload. Until next time.